What's up everybody, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel once again, and welcome to something super appropriate for the holiday season. It's Christmas time. We got brand new hair candy from Iconic Pomade, and not only that, but they are working with Locks of Love, children's charity, on this. So yeah, let's get started. So we recently looked at the Graveyard Mud from Iconic. I also mentioned their clay pomade, which is tits, and I've been meaning to do a separate video on that, but in my spare time, just like on my own, I've been using that on the regular because it's really great. But anyway, so today we're looking at the hair candy. Now this is a light holding deep conditioning cream, basically. So there's not going to be much in the way of hold, but there's some texture going on, medium to high shine, and really what it's meant to do is just condition, soften, and just make your hair luxurious. Now, as I mentioned, they're doing a special with this where the first 300 jars sold, 50% of the proceeds are going to Locks of Love charity, which is awesome. So it's a really fantastic cause, and the Iconic's goal is to sell at least 250 of those 300 jars before the end of this year, which is coming up quick, so prepare your wallets. So yeah, with that, let's crack a bitch open and take a deeper look into the Iconic hair candy. Taking a look first at packaging and pricing as usual. This comes in your 4-ounce clear glass pomade jar with the kind of black aluminum lid. They do have a special custom-made guitar pick on the top for this specific charity deal. It also has a hole in it, and so it comes with this little ball chain, so you can wear that as a necklace if you would so choose. And as far as the labeling on it, obviously, that's the word I was trying to nail down. So we got there. They went with the very Skittles-inspired label. I think the label looks fucking awesome. It's shiny, and it's got just the rainbow design looks really cool. They've, borrowed the kind of Skittles font look. It looks great. And as far as the product itself, this does come in a variety of colors. So, I mean, clearly I have the green one here, but you can get a couple of different options. So I don't know if you can choose the colors or not, or if you just get a random one, but it comes in red, orange, yellow, green, and purple. And as far as the pricing on this comes in at $25. They do free shipping in the US, and of course, as I mentioned before, 50% of the proceeds of the first 300 jars of this are going straight to Locks of Love charity. Taking a look inside the jar, we can see that this is a creamy boy. It scoops out very soft, very easy, breaks down like nothing. Now, of course, you can use this in dry hair. I've been loving it as a pre-styler. Just put a dime-sized amount into damp hair, blow dry a bitch, and it really... Yeah, well, more on that in a minute. We'll get there. So quickly through the ingredients and what it's meant to... I mean, we already kind of covered what it's meant to do, but a little blurb on the jar here says, Iconic hair candy is an amazing deep conditioning pre- or post-styler that washes out with shampoo and water. Now the scent, they're calling it... Smell the rainbow. Taste the rainbow! Don't actually taste it though, because it's not... It's for your hair. It's not for eating. It does also say not for consumption on the jar, so that was a smart move. And so, yeah, looking at the ingredients, this is water-based. So we've got distilled water, the first spot, followed by Japan sumac wax, which is a ingredient that I don't think I've ever seen used before, so that's really interesting. A dog really needs a nail trim. Peg 40 hydrogenated castor oil is next, followed by glycerin, aloe vera infused coconut oil, castor oil, fragrance, shaolin, cetrimonium chloride. I don't actually know what that one is, but then we've got marula oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, and then you've got some preservatives and things. We do also have panthenol, Optifen Plus, and biotin and vitamin E up in this bitch. So, I mean, literally anything you could think of to make your hair smooth and soft and shiny and conditioned is basically in here. So yeah, with that, we can take a look at the demo footage. So as I mentioned, this can be used obviously for a pre or post styler. I've personally been loving it as a pre-styler, so that's where we're starting out here with freshly washed hair that is still damp, and we're going in with a dime-sized amount of this. I've got nothing else in my hair, just this stuff, and yeah, just work that in. You can comb it through if you like to make sure it's evenly distributed, and then all the stuff to do is blow dry a bitch. And you can see here, the final results are looking stunning. We have beautiful shine, and it's not too shiny either. You know, when I read like medium to high shine, for me, I always get a little nervous because for my hair, when I use something that's that shiny, typically it just, on me, it looks greasy, and that is not the case here. It's just this lovely natural shine, and the hair feels amazing. So it's got some texture from the wax in there, so it's definitely something that you could use as a styler, especially if you want to go with, you know, something flowy, a little bit looser, or relaxed, kind of natural looking style, but still have some texture and control in. This will be great for that. So I mean, I've been enjoying using it as a pre-styler and then just topping it off with whatever, some kind of texturizing product just to add a little bit more of a coarse texture and a little bit more hold for my style throughout the day, kind of like what I've got going on here. But you could certainly use this on its own as well. And yeah, as far as washout, I mean, as you might expect, it's water-based, and like it says on the jar, washes out with shampoo and water. I haven't had any problem. It basically rinses right out with water. You do need a little bit of shampoo to get it completely out, but it does leave the hair feeling just super nourished and conditioned and soft, and I mean, that's what it's supposed to that's what it's supposed to do. That's what it does. So yeah, overall thoughts. Oh God, my titty. The jar is heavy. It is glass and it's full of 4 ounces of stuff. So try not to hit yourself in the titty with it like I did. But yeah, overall thoughts on the iconic hair candy. I really like this. You know, I think a lot of the times pre-stylers, and especially things that are just kind of meant to smooth and not do anything crazy with hold or texture or anything, things that are meant to make your hair smooth and conditioned and soft, that's like my jam. That's the kind of pre-styler that I'm all about. So this is right up my street. I really can't get over the labeling. I think it looks awesome. I really like the idea. The smell, does it fuck me up? I mean, it doesn't really, but it smells like Skittles, which is cool. I mean, it works like for the novelty of it. And, you know, most importantly, I think that the whole Locks of Love charity thing is just a really fantastic idea. It's a great cause. So if you're in the market for this, if you've got the money to spare this holiday season, I highly, highly recommend picking one of these up so they can hit that charity goal. So yeah, that about wraps things up for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please do stay tuned. I have a lot of stuff coming up soon. I'm doing like a comprehensive review comparison of the Shark Hyper Air Dryer versus the Dyson. Really excited about that. We also have some other things coming up. I've got the Cub & Co. Contemporary Pomade and some other things from them that I've been meaning to get to for quite some time. So Brad, thank you for hanging in, waiting for me. But yeah, lots of content coming up soon. So if I don't see you guys before then, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope that you celebrate it well. I hope that you can see some friends and family and loved ones and enjoy some time together this holiday season, especially Festivus for the rest of us. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date with all the upcoming goodies. And as always, thank you so much for coming by and watching. And we'll see y'all the next one.